Izzy Stanton.
And welcome to Firebirds Stadium, where we have a first-round GMC matchup for you. Your 7th-seeded Lakota West Firebirds will face the 12th-seeded Walnut Hills Eagles of the ECC.
Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a great country.
We will be back with you in just one moment for the start of this game after the national anthem.
You are invited.
And we welcome you back here to Firebird Stadium for the beginning of this game here in just one moment. This game tonight is part of the first round. The winner of this game will advance to the regional quarterfinal versus the winner of 2-seed Seton and 15-seed Fairfield. Coming into this game, Walnut Hills, a 6-10 season, 3-4 within their conference. Some big wins over Lebanon and Mount Notre Dame, but big-time losses to Sycamore and Mason, two opponents that West is all too familiar with. Starting in goal today for the Eagles will be number 0, Caitlin Goodman, the sophomore. This season a 30% save percentage, a little below what the Walnut Hills coaching staff may be looking for, but she's done enough to get her team to this point. And here we are with the opening draw. Ball's being scooted along, passed up, caught by Emmeline Burkhart, who is going to settle it down to Egbert. Egbert flips it to West. So this West offense will get their first opportunity of the day. Scanning the outside. Finds the middle, and it's saved by Goodman, and she will look to clear. Cutting up a split dodge. Ball's dropped in the middle. Now Walnut Hills has it across for their first possession. Ball with Amelia Klein right now. Big dodge into the middle. And they'll call West for a foul. So Klein will get a chance from the 8-meter arc. Dodges out. Had a chance potentially with her right hand, but she elects to flip it out to Lauren Christie. Christie, number 7, is certainly the star for this Walnut Hills team. Nice defense played there. That's number 16, Kaylin West. For the Firebirds in the cage today, it's Reagan Fulgeson with 129 saves on the season, a 44% mark. More than respectable, 3rd in the GMC in total saves. As I was saying, though, for this Walnut Hills team, Lauren Christie is certainly the standout. 47 goals for number 5 in the ECC, as well as 38 ground balls, which is 4th in the conference. Still yet to have a shot on goal for Walnut Hills. They put one over the goal just a moment ago. Now it's with Christie. Christie to Curtin. Walnut Hills flips it behind the goal. They give it to Lauren Christie. See if she has a go from behind. She's looking to find a pass to a cutting teammate, but can't find one at the moment. Shot, rebound. Looked like it might have bounced off the pipe. A foul called, but Maddie Novak runs through it. And high pass, nearly intercepted by Grace Barnes, the junior for Walnut Hills, but ends up with her team anyway. Amelia Klein almost dropped the shoulder and tried to run over Riley Egbert there, but they will call a foul on Egbert, a little too physical. Now it's with Kenyon Pollock. A sophomore, Pollock has been one of the major contributors. 16 goals, no assists, so she is certainly a scorer. Only a sophomore, a lot of room to grow for a promising young player. It's with Christie now. Nice dodge. Christie using that speed, breaks to her right, but looks like they'll call shooting space. And she will get a chance. See if she goes for the shot on Fulgeson. She does. And she scores. Walnut Hills is on the board first. And it is the usual suspect, Lauren Christie. Coming into this game, even though Walnut Hills sitting at a 6-10 record, they are no team to overlook. They kept it close with Springboro, who is the 1 seed in this year's OHSAA Region 4. Flicked back and grabbed by Christie. See if she can take over for her team. Saved by Fulgeson. A nice save. Deflects it off to her right. That was Sophia Polger, who wanted a dodge into the middle, but she's denied by the West defense. She'll get a chance from that outside hash. Whistle blown, and she will not elect to shoot. So Walnut Hills will settle it down. West defense got to get a turnover, force a bad shot, something to allow their offense to get some work in. We are about 5.5 minutes through this first quarter, and West has really only had the ball for about 30 seconds. Dodge comes. Shot over the goal. Shot no good for Anna Terleski. Would have been her 14th goal in the season. Sitting at 13, one of the major contributors for the Eagles. Wraps the middle, but it's saved by Fulgerson. No good for Marina
Saved by
Curtin.
number 80, Reagan Fogelson.
Reagan denies her on the doorstep. Now Fulgerson passes to her left. Pass up. No good, but eventually scooped up by Kaylin West. West getting pushed out to the sideline. West, big face dodge. So the West offense with a chance now after playing a lot of defense. See if they can even it up. Over with Burkhart. Now with Riley Lang. Now it's with Brenna West. Brenna West leads the Firebirds in goals, 55 this season for number 4 in the conference. It's with Brooke Herman behind. Finds a cutting Kaylin West, but it's saved by Caitlin Goodman.
Saved by number 0, Caitlin Goodman.
Foul called on West, so we'll restart here. Into the middle, flipped over to Terleski. Terleski runs through a couple fouls. Now with Barnes. Then to Christie. Now with Klein. The Eagles just trying to flip it around. They've certainly been playing the possession game, haven't really thrown a whole lot of risky shots to the middle. Not shots, excuse me. Passes would be the more accurate term. Little step down opportunity for Kenyon Pollock, but she elects not to take it. And wow, Lauren Christie right on the doorstep. Shot goes just wide. But she gets a chance, and it is another goal. Redeems herself and gets her second of this first quarter. West's got to figure it out. Got to find some way to stop Lauren Christie. And got to find a way to get the offense rolling. Had a really good opportunity for Kaylin West just a moment ago, but West shot it directly into the leg of Caitlin Goodman. Coming into this game, I think the key for West is really just to put up shots. Goodman, only a sophomore in goal, and with a pretty low save percentage on the season. You're looking to put a lot of shots on goal, maybe rile up the sophomore goalie. It'll be Walnut Hill's ball off the draw. And it will be a yellow card on West's Maddie Novak. Shot right into the cross of Reagan Fulgerson from Amelia Klein. Fulgerson still has the ball. Feels like the West players are kind of just standing still at the moment. Finally, though, Fulgerson is able to get it out. A risky pass. That was from Kendall Lang. Lang still has it. Lang's got to get rid of the ball. Teammate's still sitting pretty still. A foul called. She'll move it up to her sister, Riley. Riley barreling down. No shot. With Brooke Herman. Swings it up, and now it's with Kaylin West. To Lang. Pick set by Burkhart. Gets it down. With West now. Now to Lang. West is swinging it around. Lakota West, that is. And in the middle for Burkhart. A lot of Walnut Hills sticks in the way, and Burkhart can't haul it in, so it'll be Eagles ball going the other way. Nearing the final 30 seconds of this first quarter. Good defense played by this Firebird ride to this point. But a long pass across will get it over to Amelia Klein. Klein to Christie. Christie right in front, and it's another goal. Sophia Polger in front, cashes in.
Walnut Hills goal by number 20, Sophie Polger.
So 3 goals for the Eagles, 3 points for Lauren Christie. She'll get the assist on that goal to Sophia Polger. We have only 8 seconds left here. One forward, Mila Ludwig has it, runs into a group of Walnut Hills defenders, and that is your first quarter, folks. So your Firebirds down 3-0 going into the initial break. We will be back with you in just a few moments for the second quarter. And welcome back to Firebirds Stadium, where we have your second quarter about to begin. Kaylin West ready for the draw against, I believe, Lauren Christie. And Kaylin West has it. Hitting some spin moves, evading the Walnut Hills defense. Walnut Hills will have the ball yet again. Being ran up by Kenyon Pollock, who will get around the West defense. Now with Christie up top again. Firebirds have got to stop the bleeding, get their first goal here soon. They don't want this to get out of hand too quick here. Christie inverts to behind goal line extended. Looking for a pass. Walnut Hills has done this a couple times today where they've had Christie at the bottom looking to get a pass and then a dodge. She's in front, shot, and it's a goal. Another one for Lauren Christie, a first half hat trick for the junior. Up to 50 goals now in the season. Congrats to her for that wonderful achievement. 50 goals is no number to scoff at. Third player on the field tonight to hit that 50-goal mark. West has 2 between Brenna West and Brooke Harmon. The latter of which will be continuing her lacrosse career at the University of Findlay, up just a little north from here. Won by Kaylin West, and the Firebirds have an opportunity. She cuts to the middle, loses the ball, and it's scooped up by Goodman. A nice opportunity for the Firebirds wasted there. Ball's down, scooped up by Elise Weinrich. Not sure what happened there. Heard an air horn go off. That'll, be a timeout for the Eagles. So we will be back with you in just a few moments for the next 10 minutes of this second quarter, where the Firebirds are looking to get a turnover and break the seal. Welcome back to Firebird Stadium. It'll be Lauren Christie looking to take it up. Nearly stepped out of bounds. I'll call a foul on West's Riley Lang, but the Eagles will keep it pushing. It's It's with Barnes up top now. Back to Christie. Firebirds have got to get a defensive stop and a solid offensive possession. Dropped by Christie and picked up by Lang, and she's barreling down the right side. She'll get a chance to restart. Flicks it down for Burkhart. Burkhart running to the middle. Got some open space. Shot saved. No foul called, to the dismay of the West stands. Intercepted by Riley Egbert. Egbert looping around the goal. No one coming to meet her at the moment. She's in the middle. Looking for a shot. Score! Riley Egbert gets the first goal for the Firebirds. Make it 4-1. Egbert wrapping the crease. Gets met in front, but hits a little shimmy back and forth. Gets to her left hand and puts it in off stick for Caitlin Goodman. That's what the Firebirds want. They want to put shots on goal, make Goodman move her stick. Don't let her make the easy saves. Shoot offside, shoot at her hips. Just stay away from playing catch. They'll call an illegal stick check on Amelia Klein. Pass to the middle is picked up by Ludwig. Ludwig heading down that right side alley. She'll pass it to Kaylin West. West is third on this West team. It's a lot of Wests out here. You got the Lakota West Firebirds. You got Brenna West, Kaylin West. Yes, I should start specifying with first names. Brooke Herman cuts to the middle, loses the ball. And it looks like an opportunity for Brooke Herman from the 8-meter arc. We'll see if she can put it past Goodman. Senior versus sophomore. The Finley commit looks to cut it to 2, shoots, scores! Brooke Herman makes it 2 quick ones for the Firebirds to cut this lead in half in no time. We'll head back for the draw. This is what West is looking for. They want to dominate possession, want to get shots, especially off those restarts from the 8-meter arc, get a good look for a shot. And you want to change elevation here. You want to have some shots low, some shots high. You don't want to make it easy for an inexperienced goalie in the cage. And now it's picked up by Brenna West. And wow. The West sideline outraged at the lack of a call from the officials here. Certainly looked like a penalty was committed against West. The Firebirds sideline, or stands, excuse me, are certainly tense at the moment. And a bad pass from Riley Lang goes a little bit high over the head of Hannah Titlow. Pass is made to Klein. Klein cutting in the middle. Looked like she may have had a shot, but she backs out. Dodge comes. Ball flipped up into the air. And a foul called. Kenyon Pollock was driving to the cage. Now she'll get a chance from that 8-meter arc. See if she can cash in. Shot. Score. The Eagles extend their lead back to 3 after some questionable calls result in a Walnut Hills possession. So that'll make it 5-2 for the Eagles with about 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Mila Ludwig flips it up and grabs it out of the air. And Ludwig restarts quick. And it's with Brenna West. Now to Egbert. Egbert shoots, scores! Face dodge for Riley Egbert, gets her right in front of the cage, and she cashes in for her second of the night. Egbert coming into this game, 26 goals, 40 ground balls for number 1 in the conference, as well as 75 draw controls, 4th. So some major contributions from her, not just scoring-wise, which she is the team's 4th leading scorer, but puts in a lot of work in those hustle plays, off the draw. Certainly a more than just a little valuable piece for this team. Now, Ludwig will be ready for the draw against Christie again, see if she can win it up to herself like she did last time. One behind her. Being rolled around, and Ludwig picks it up. Lang has it, cuts to the middle. Shoots, scores! Riley Lang cuts the West deficit to only 1. The Firebirds are picking it up. Firebirds playing a little bit of make it, take it through the middle part of this second quarter. See if Ludwig can get another win here. It's behind her. They're calling infraction on Walnut Hills, and it's West ball again looking to even it up. Ludwig. Now over with Burkhart, the 2 freshmen that get the most playing time on this West varsity girls squad are the 2 that have most recently possessed the ball there, number 4 Mila Ludwig and number 35 Emmeline Burkhart. It's behind the goal with Brooke Herman right now. Herman. And they'll wave the goal off. It looked like a goal for Brenna West, but they will blow it dead before she scored, so she'll get a chance from the 8-meter arc. Shoots, scores. Whistle or not, it doesn't matter. Brenna West ties it up at 5. The Firebirds storm back on a 5-2 run. To even it all up here with about 4:13 left in the second. Ludwig at the X again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Now it's with Riley Lang. Face dodge, cuts to the middle. She backs it out, gives it to Ludwig. What's really stood out here tonight over this West scoring run has been Mila Ludwig's speed off the draw. She's able to get the ground ball and get a break opportunity. The pass from Brooke Herman goes just awry. So it'll be Walnut Hills ball for the first time in what feels like forever. It's been all West for the last few minutes. Mila Ludwig still putting in the work. Feed to the middle, knocked down. Ball's loose. The West sideline less than enthused. And Lauren Christie is barreling down. A shot opportunity bounces off the crossbar and out of bounds. A little bit of ball don't lie there. Klein flips it to Terleski. With Klein again. Behind the goal. She wraps around. Shot is no good. With Pollock. Pollock flips it to Polger. Polger behind to Barnes. As the Eagles will flip it around, try and get a good dodge opportunity. Dropped by Christie. She has a hat trick already. And Riley Egbert forces Amelia Klein to drop it. Looks for the middle. Christie wrapping around. Looks like she wanted a shooting opportunity but couldn't find it initially. The Firebirds defense stiffening here after they fell down pretty quick. Playing what is probably their best possession of the game to this point. Back up to Barnes. Barnes gives it to Klein. Barnes has it again, backs up to about the 28 and looking to dodge in. Now it's with Pollock. Walnut Hills feels like maybe they're trying to play for that last shot. Not really pushing it, but Christie will. She shoots and it's saved by Reagan Fulgeson. A spectacular defensive possession for the Firebirds. The clear initially dropped by Lang. And they'll say she stepped out of bounds. Curious call there, because I, earlier in this game, could see upon some review up here in our box, it does not look like she stepped out, but all that's done is done. We'll head to halftime with this game tied up 5-5, and the Firebirds having almost all the momentum, but stalled a little bit by the long Walnut Hills possession to end the first half. So we'll be back with you in about 5 minutes for the next 24 of this tight game. And we welcome you back to Firebird Stadium for the second half of this OHSAA Region 4 first round. Your Firebirds tied up with the Walnut Hills Eagles 5-5. So we'll start new with 24 minutes to play. And a tumble taken by Grace Barnes. So it'll go the Eagles' way to start this third quarter. Finds Polger. Polger already has one tonight. Uh-oh, cut to the middle, saved by Fulgerson. And it's really felt like this Walnut Hills offense has been pretty stagnant when it's not Lauren Christie doing the heavy lifting. It's with Novak now. Ball dropped by Maddie Novak. Some clarification being given by the referee. It'll be a procedure call on the Eagles. So Firebirds ball. Flipped back to Novak. She's barreling through the middle. West trying to get it into a settled offensive set. A little bit of an over-the-head check from Grace Barnes. It's with Hannah Titlow. She swings it behind the goal. And there we go. Brenna West cutting across the middle. Gets her second and puts the Firebirds in front after 2 minutes and a little less than 20 seconds. Your Firebirds have taken their first lead of the night. See if the Firebirds can keep it going. They've been rolling with Mila Ludwig at the X. This one straight up and picked up by Mila. Ludwig cuts to the middle. It's knocked down. Ball's loose. And it'll be Eagles ball. Klein gets shoved down by Riley Lang. So it'll be a Walnut Hills possession. Been a while since the Eagles have scored. See if they can even it back up. Christie, we've seen this one before. Just a lot of off-ball movement from the Eagles while Christie tries to find a pass. Feels like it's been a minute here. Christie tries to back her way to the goal, but it doesn't work. She'll find a feed in the middle. They'll call shooting space or something adjacent. So it'll be a chance for Amelia Klein from the 8-meter arc. Saved by Fulgerson. Fulgerson, a quick outlet to Riley Egbert. And Egbert is storming down the middle of the field. Spins. And not sure how no shooting space is called on that one. Hannah Smith, the junior, was in the way of Egbert's shot. In fact, I believe the shot hit Smith, who was the on-ball defender just a moment ago, guarding Egbert. Back with Riley now. Flips it to Burkhart. Trying to find a cutter in the middle. West looking to extend their lead to 2. Herman wanted a shot, but couldn't get it. Kaylin West has it. Works back to her left, back to her right, back to her left. Some split dodges. Shot. Score! Kaylin West. Extends the Firebird lead to 2 goals, 7-5 here through about half of your third quarter. West on a 7-2 scoring run. After a bit of a slow start, the Firebirds have taken over in this first round. Walnut Hills got to resort back to what worked to start the game. Feed it to Lauren Christie. Win draws, but Mila Ludwig has been a problem for them there after winning the first few without much contest. The Firebirds put out the freshman, and she's been stumping them. She wins it back, and it's a draw control for the Eagles now. Barnes has it. Now, I feel like this Walnut Hills offense has just been kind of one-dimensional. They're looking for Christie, and they have really just had her sit just off to your right side of that goal and look for a pass. See if they try and get a dodge for her here while she is defended by, I believe that's Maddie Novak, and it is. She has a chance from up top, a little bit of green space. Shoots. Shot goes wide. Fulgerson, not the largest goalie in stature, but she is standing tall today. Made some big saves and been a presence in the goal, forcing a couple wide shots from the Eagles. Wraps around. Terleski can't find anything. Some kind of infraction called here. We'll see how it plays out. Ball will be with Terleski. She cuts to the middle. So another opportunity from the 8-meter arc for Amelia Klein. Feels like she's been here more than once today. She has. Feels like she's been here a lot more than once, excuse me. And it's a goal for Walnut Hills. Amelia Klein cuts her team's deficit to only 1 goal. So a little defensive lapse on the part of the Firebirds results in a free shot opportunity that pays off in a goal. We'll see if Walnut Hills can win their second straight draw after going on a bit of a losing streak in the middle. Ball's down, picked up by Riley Egbert. Guarded by Barnes. Nice switch to her right hand. Egbert storming down. Ball's out, she picks it back up. Got to find a pass. She sort of does. Pass a little bit wide of her teammate. Some rough play up in front. Shot, score! That's Izzy Stanton. So a goal off the penalty on the Eagles gets Stanton her first. Pushes the Firebirds lead back to 2. See if the Firebirds can push it to 3 for their largest lead of the game.
I think it was just high, but it was really good.
One forward, and it'll be an infraction on, I believe, Amelia Klein. Long rainbow of a pass to Burkhart. Burkhart, and they'll call shooting space. So it'll be a chance for Emmeline Burkhart from the middle to cash in. The freshman looks to extend the West lead to the biggest it's been tonight. Shoots. Scores! Emmeline Burkhart gets her first of the night and pushes it to a 9-6 Firebird lead. A very nice shot from Burkhart. Bounces in front of the goal and up into the top, just behind that bar. It's a very tough shot for any goalie to save. Another draw here. And it'll be Walnut Hills ball. Some nice play from Amelia Klein. Corralled over towards the sideline. Somehow stays in bounds. Excuse that little blackout there. I've been dealing with some camera issues tonight. Ball with Barnes. Walnut Hills looking to go on another scoring run like they did to start the game. Get back into it. Looked like it would get out of hand for the Firebirds, but the Firebirds storm back and draw a push call on the Eagles, so it'll be West ball again. Lang has it, running up the middle. Riley Lang already has 1 goal tonight. Can she make it 2? She passes off to Riley Egbert. Egbert, some split dodges, roll back. Bounced out from the shot. Ludwig, back to Egbert. Time dwindling down. Wrapping around, Herman scores! Brooke Herman gets her 2nd of the night with only 8 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. She extends it to a 4-goal lead for West, giving them a cushion going into the 4th. Only 8 seconds left. So, gotta assume not too much will happen here in this last 8 seconds. We'll go into this 4th quarter with what looks like it'll be a 10-6 West lead. They'll call an infraction on West, so time ticks and it expires on this 3rd quarter. West has a 5-1 mark in the 3rd quarter to gain a large lead. 12 minutes left in this 1st round as your Firebirds are on the brink of advancing. "36 minutes through 12 to go as your Lakota West Firebirds look to hold on to a 4-goal lead after a dominant third quarter. Scooped up by Ludwig. So the Walnut Hills comeback will not be starting just yet. Burkhart, save. Burkhart found her teammate Brenna West in the middle, but the shot is saved by what appears to be a new goalie, for which I do not have a name. So, nice save there, whoever you may be. Down in the middle, no call. And, oh, wow. A lot of contact comes from Izzy Almond. And I suppose it'll be Walnut Hills ball. Scooped up by Pollock. Only one goal in that third quarter for the Eagles. They've got to turn it on if they want to advance. With Klein. Klein cuts to the middle. Cuts through. Scores. Whistle blown. And it looks like a good goal signaled from the official. The Zebras will talk it out. No goal on the scoreboard yet. So an inadvertent goal call corrected by the other officials. And Amelia Klein will get yet another opportunity from the 8-meter arc. Looks to cut the lead to 3. And she's denied. Reagan Fulgeson with yet another save. Been a great game for the junior goalie. Spin by Burkhart. Cuts back. Now it's with Lang. In the middle, no good, but they will call an infraction on Walnut Hills, so an opportunity for the Firebirds. Ludwig will have to run all the way out and grab that one off the track. But Brenna West, a very capable scorer from the 8-meter, looking to cash in. And she does. Right into the bottom right corner. Brenna West gets her hat trick for the night. And her 58th goal on the season. We'll see if she can hit 60 tonight. Draw, flipped up, and picked up by Brenna West, who moves it down. Shot from Kaylin West goes just wide, and it'll be Walnut Hills ball. An unenthusiastic reaction from the west sideline, but up here in the press booth, I think that was the right call. Whoa! A lot of contact there from Adeline Warburton, and it'll be an offensive foul. So West ball. Egbert a little shaken up, but she will play through it and splits a double team. Backed out. Ludwig looking to run down the side. Ludwig drops the ball, scoops it back up, and gets a settled possession for her offense. Something she's been doing a lot tonight. Been the catalyst for these West offensive possessions that have been resulting in so many goals throughout this second half. Egbert to Kaylin West. Kaylin West looking for a dodging opportunity. Penalty called. So West will restart from about the 20-yard line. Backed out by Christie. Pick comes from Kaylin's sister Brenna. Cut to the middle for Lang, but she drops the ball. Ball's loose. And a call against the Firebirds will result in a Walnut Hills possession. Christie runs it all the way from her side to behind the West goal. And a goal for Walnut Hills.
Walnut Hills goal by number 6, Amelia Klein.
That is Amelia Klein. So an 11-7 game here, about halfway through the fourth. These teams even from where they were to start this quarter. Not the recipe that Walnut Hills wanted, but a goal is a goal, so they are able to capture some momentum, and they need 4 more to tie it up, and they only have 6 minutes and change to do it. Ball up. A push called on Mila Ludwig. Polger on that moment had Marina Curtin open across the middle, but didn't elect to try and feed it to her. Barnes has it now with Klein. She's been the hot hand, and she passes it to Christie, but it's no good. Ball's on the side, and it remains with Walnut Hills. And I believe Klein will get yet another opportunity from that 8-meter arc. Shoots. Scores. Uh-oh. Amelia Klein scores another and cuts the West lead to 3. Firebirds and a timeout called. And as you can see at the bottom of your screen, we are active on X or Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and obviously YouTube where you're watching right now. LWHSBC on all of those platforms. Go ahead and give us a follow. We will be back with you in just a moment for the last 5 minutes. And after a bit of a referee conference in the middle of the field, we're back underway. A little over 5 minutes to go. Firebirds up 11-8. Eagles need a comeback. It's not impossible. They've scored 2 straight, and they'll get possession back here. Lauren Christie hasn't scored since that first half. Can she here? Cuts to the middle, and she scores. Lauren Christie
Walnut Hills goal by number 7, Lauren Christie.
gets her 4th, and it is now only a 2-goal deficit for Walnut Hills. The West offense got to get a possession and got to draw it out when they do. Ludwig's got to win one, or the Firebirds have got to mix it up at the draw circle, because it seems like the Eagles have got her figured out. One straight up, batted down, and ground ball missed by Lang. It's still loose, but picked up by Mila Ludwig. That's what the Firebirds needed, staving off a comeback bid from the Walnut Hills Eagles. Cut to the middle by Burkhart, shoots, scores! Emmeline Burkhart with a big-time goal. Her 2nd of the night. Extends the lead back to 3. That's a big-time momentum shifter. Felt like all the momentum was headed over to that Walnut Hills sideline, but that nice face dodge and curl up for the goal by Burkhart steals some of it back for the Firebirds. Back at the X, the Firebirds will stick with Mila Ludwig. Wins it behind her. And it's scooped up by Brenna West for the moment. She'll play through the foul. And it's back with Kendall Lang. Getting a little cornered. Passes it up. And it's with Riley Egbert. And a good opportunity for Hannah Titlow. Over to Kaylin West. And it looks like a shooting space call. So Kaylin West has an opportunity to push it back to 4. Shot. Stick gets interrupted. But it will stay with West. About 3:20 left. Burkhart wraps, and her shot goes just wide left. Might have been able to hear that from our field mic. From one of the fans, he's not wrong. The Firebirds might want to slow it down, resist the temptation to shoot. And Kaylin West didn't want to listen to me, and it got saved. And it's thrown away by the mystery goalie. So it's Firebird ball. Timeout called by the Firebirds. We've got about 2.5 minutes left. Firebirds up 3, staving off a Walnut Hills comeback.
We got the best one slot.
And we're back.
Yeah, we got 9 like each
Firebird Stadium. West moving the, Walnut Hills moving the ball around. Elise Weinrich looking to clear it. She passes it over to Warburton. Warburton steaming up the left sideline. And showing off the speed, Elise Warburton. Adeline Warburton. Christie up top, shoots, save. By the senior goalie, Rowan Hinkle, in for the Firebirds. Pass to the middle, not hauled in, and we have an injured Eagle. And we'll get a nice view of the sunset here as our West training staff tends to her. We'll be back with you in just a moment. Hope she's okay. And Lauren Christie limps off the field after a rough-looking injury. Well wishes to her. A great game tonight by the junior. 4 goals. 4 of her team's 9. Best of luck on your recovery, Lauren. Hopefully you can be recovered shortly and it's nothing serious. So her partner in crime, Amelia Klein, looking to pull off a miracle comeback. About 40 seconds left. Feed to the middle. No shot. Feeds to the middle, but it's dropped. Swiped up. Scooped up.
30 seconds.
Grabbed and scored. Sophia Polger cuts it to a 2-goal West lead.
Walnut Hills goal by number 20, Sophia Polger.
So never say never. 2 goals, 28 seconds. We'll see if the Eagles can pull it off for their injured star on the sideline. West looking to stave off the comeback attempt, the second comeback attempt at that. One up, feels like a possession for West, may well be the end. And they'll say it's Walnut Hill's possession. And time's ticking, they've got to score quick. Feels like time has run out. She scores as time expires.
In your final for tonight's contest, Walnut Hills 11, Lakota West 12.
Not sure who scored that last one, but the Eagles will get a goal for their pride. So it'll be a 12-11 final. Your Firebirds escape the first round with a 12-1 victory. Some amazing performances tonight across the board. Brenna West with a hat trick. Brooke Herman 2 goals. Emmeline Burkhart 2 goals. Riley Egbert with 2. So a win for your Firebirds will advance them to the second round, the regional quarterfinals. They will be playing next Monday. Excuse me, it'll be a game for the softball team next Monday. So join us for that in just a couple days. Excuse us, not sure what's happened with the camera. Have a wonderful Thursday night and weekend, folks.